sticking with the Seahawks. Zach Charbonnet joining us on the Emerald Queen Casino Sportsbook Hotline. Zach, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
We are well. We're very happy to have you on here. It's our first chance getting to talk to you. And, we were just making some predictions for the season. So we play this game called Hype Train, which is like you're boarding the train if you believe that this will happen. And one of our hype trains today was rookie running back Zach Charbonnet will get double-digit rushing touchdowns. Zach, would you be boarding that train?
Honestly, at the end of the day, just whatever helps the team win. So, I mean, if it is double-digit,
Zach's ready with that.
If it is double-digit touchdowns, then I'm hopping on the train. But I'm just gonna do whatever I can, whatever position they put me in.
Well done. Hey, Zach, you're from Cali. We were talking about malls and all that good stuff, and I said that my go-to when I went to the mall was either a hot dog on a stick or Mrs. Fields cookies. What was yours growing up?
Hot dog and a stick or Mrs. Fields cookies? Honestly, I don't go to the mall too much.
Zach is too young.
It's like mall.
Yeah, Zach said
I'd rather take the hot dog and a stick, though, to be honest.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, well, now to a football question, man. Last week, you had, 4 carries, I think, for 14, 15 yards, but you were running violent, man. What did it feel like going out there and having your first real live contact against someone who was not on your football team? And did the game feel as fast or as slow as you thought it would?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it felt great just to be able to get back on the field, especially at the professional level. It's always been my dream. And then in terms of just the speed of the game, I mean, we go so hard in practice, so it was kind of just – it didn't feel too much faster than what I had been doing in practice. So it was a great experience, and it was just happy to be there.
Now, you're already a couple months into your offseason, even though it's our first chance talking to you, and for some fans, their first time hearing from you, except for obviously back at OTAs. You're already kind of getting used to Seattle, right? Is there still some lingering, homesickness? I mean, how are you feeling so far a couple months in?
Yeah, I mean, I love it out here, to be honest. This is just a great opportunity, so I'm glad to be out here. Been out here for about a couple months already at this point, so really no homesickness. I'm just ready to be here and work.
Zach, you started your career at Michigan and then transferred over to UCLA and got coached by one of my friends, man, and one of the best RBs I saw growing up, Deshaun Foster, who had a great career as well. Was there any tips he gave you as far as even just being a professional or gameplay once you made it to the league?
Yeah, I mean, especially just in college, he just let me really show off my strengths, just one cut, get vertical. One thing he did kind of just help me out with more is, making the first guy miss, having a couple moves and such that. So, I mean, I think he did a great job coaching me. So, I mean, I give a lot of credit to him.
How would you describe yourself as a pass catcher? Are you comfortable with that phase of your game? I mean, I noticed you got, good numbers from UCLA, but do you like doing that? I mean, how do you see yourself?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I've worked a lot on in the offseason for the past couple of years. So, I mean, I'm very comfortable being able to catch out the backfield. That's something I've hoped to bring to this team and just to continue to build on that.
You look at the running back room you guys have over there. Obviously, Ken Walker, yourself, you got DJ Dallas and Kenny McIntosh. How special do you think that this room could be? Because when you talk to the experts across the league, they're picking that room as top 5, I believe, as best running back groups.
Yeah, I mean, I think we easily have the best room. We have a great room, a bunch of great guys in there that just want to work. So I'm excited to see how far we can go, just being able to feed off each other. So it's going to be a fun season.
Hey, what do you make of a lot of the – I'm kind of getting into college football again here. What do you make of a lot of the realignment stuff? Not like a political opinion about it, but what would that travel be like if you were UCLA going to play in some of these Big Ten schools?
Yeah, so, I mean, if I was still at UCLA and being able to travel, every week, all the way to the East Coast, it'd be tough, especially just being able to balance class and football. So that's something that they're going to have to get adjusted to, but, I think they're going to get it done.
I always say that there are certain positions in the league to where you can expect production out of guys their first year, and running back is one of those spots, man. I think it's just a natural position. Hand it to your guy, let him go, let him read what the line is doing. Making the adjustment from college to the NFL, what has been the biggest adjustment? Is it just the language? Is it the new environment? What's the biggest change for you?
Yeah, I would say definitely, just being able to get in the playbook. It's a lot bigger than college, and there's a lot more reads, a lot more keys and stuff you got to key in on, especially now NFL defenses compared to college. It's not even close to the remotely the same. So definitely that, and then just the speed as which I'm making these decisions. You know, in college, there's always going to be big holes, and now there's in the NFL, it's just creases and stuff like that. So being able to hit the right stuff has been a big thing to also key in on.
Are you kind of an independent worker when you're kind of going through a lot of this new information, or do you find yourself turning to a couple other veterans, maybe some coaches, for kind of some growth and mentorship here?
Definitely just a mix. You know, I've been kind of leaned on DJ Dallas and Kenneth to just help me out, and then also just, you know, in my own time, just being able to put in the work and continuing to build off that.
The atmosphere at practice has been described by some as kind of a college-like atmosphere. What would you say to that? And is that what you were expecting when you got signed by the Seahawks?
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all, honestly. Just seeing the 12s out here, every other practice, something like that, you know, it's really different from college. In college, it's really closed off. There's not a lot of people going on, or a lot of people there, not a lot of music bumping and stuff like that. So it's definitely a different environment, but I love it.
I was going to say, I was just about to ask if you like it or if it's distracting. Do you find that, like, how do you feel as a player? Do you find yourself getting more into plays and kind of more into the moment?
Yeah, and then it's definitely just more game-like, you know?
Yeah.
Like, once we get in the games, there's always going to be noise
Right.
and crowds yelling and all sorts of stuff. So it's definitely more game-like, so I do enjoy that aspect.
All right, you can answer this question if you want to. If not, it's all good. What was your? Because I wasn't drafted in the second round like you. I was undrafted free agent. But the first thing I bought was a 47-inch flat screen TV, which cost too much money back in it. 47 of them things. That's the first thing I bought. What's the first thing you bought?
Was the TV? Was it a cube?
It was a flat, thick screen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really haven't bought none. You know, I guess just a lot of food. That's where I've been putting the money towards so far. So we'll see if I get something else.
See, Zach, you're going to have to go to the mall eventually. I know I know you were born in 2001. You didn't really grow up with, like, the mall culture in the mall the way we did, but you're going to have to get out there.
I know. Everything's online nowadays, so you even got to go to the mall anymore.
Exactly. You know, Zach, you're missing out, man. It was a beautiful time. Beautiful time to be alive. Yeah, you put your backpack on, you go get snacks, and you know, it's just great. What do you find yourself, last question for me here, you may not be out at the mall or out spending any kind of rookie money, but how do you find yourself spending time? I mean, Zach, you got to balance all of this new stuff you're experiencing with still finding time to kind of, you know, mentally, emotionally escape. What do you do in your free time?
As of right now, really nothing. I mean, I'll put on a TV show every now and then, but honestly, I'm just investing all my time into this game and into this team right now.
Yeah.
Locked in.
He's locked in.
Yep.
All right. He is Zach Charbonnet, rookie running back for the Seattle Seahawks, able to get back out at practice. It has been great to see you out there, Zach. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, thank you, guys.